Eddie Guerrero and X-Pac were placed in the same quarter in separate matches on June 19 and 26, combined gaining over 1.1 million viewers, first with X-Pac against Benoit and Eddie vs China, followed by X-Pac vs Jericho and Eddie vs Venus doing 5.5 and 5.8 ratings, with Eddie and Waltman's two biggest numbers both doing a 6.1 rating, with Eddie teaming with China against Godfather and Malenko and X-Pac facing him in a singles match the following week. June 26, 2000 saw the end of the McMahon-Helmsley regime storyline, with Vince writing himself off TV saying that he's going back home, opening Raw with a 5.2 rating, with the build-up to the six-man King of the Ring main event seeing Vince working a rare TV match on June 12 with him and Shane being booked by Linda against the Dudleys, as the McMahons vs Dudleys match jumped to a first-hour high 6.7 rating, Raw's highest-rated opposed quarter in over a month, with Vince also bumping Raw over 1.2 million viewers, reading a fax from Linda to officially set up the pay-per-view match in what ended up the final Faction in Ring promo, bumping the show from a 4.3 to 5.3 rating in Raw's second quarter. One of the Dudleys' highest-profile matches to date saw them in a tag match against Vince and Shane on June 12, doing a month head-to-head high 6.7 rating, with them opening June in a six-man tag with Jericho against Angle, Edge and Christian doing a 6.4, while ending it in a tag team battle royal doing a 6.8. Undertaker worked his first full month since September '99 being involved in the main event storyline to King of the Ring with Rock and Kane, with a three-way between them at the top of the hour on June 5 doing a 6.1 rating, with Taker again being placed at 10 p.m. on June 19 working a handicap match against Bossman and Buchanan doing a 5.5. Closing the month a day after the pay-per-view, teaming with Kane against Edge and Christian to open Raw's final quarter with a 7.2 rating. Two months after winning the tag belts at WrestleMania 16, Edge and Christian were starting to become one of the featured acts on WWF television in a series of comedic segments on a weekly basis, getting more emphasis with the return of Mick Foley as a main part of it, with him booking them in a tag match with Taker and Kane on June 26 to result in their highest-rated match of the month 7.2 rating, with Edge and Christian bumping Raw over 600,000 viewers in a six-man tag with Angle against Jericho and Dudley's to a 6.4 on June 5, before working two singles matches in the next 2 weeks against Jericho and Jeff Hardy, ranging from a 5.6 to 7.2 rating. With a mystery opponent hyped to challenge for the WWF title, Chris Jericho was revealed as Triple H's contender during Raw's second hour on June 12 to see the match jumping over 1.4 million viewers to the highest-rated quarter of the month 7.7 rating, with Jericho's second biggest number coming on June 5 in a six-man tag with the Dudleys jumping to a 6.4 rating, working two singles matches on June 19 and 26 combined gaining over 900,000 viewers, first with a King of the Ring qualifier match against Edge doing a 5.6 rating followed by a match against X-Pac doing a 5.8. Kurt Angle took the next step into being a legit main event player a day after winning the King of the Ring tournament on June 26, coming out for his promoted Coronation segment interrupted by Shawn Michaels making his TV return to announce Mick Foley as the new WWF commissioner, with Foley booking Angle and Hunter in the three-way main event against Rock with the segment jumping over 1.5 million viewers to a 7.1 rating. As Angle's first main event title match saw it spiking huge to one of the most watched matches in Raw history with over 10.7 million viewers in what turned out to be the preview of the SummerSlam main event, with Angle also teaming with Edge and Christian against Jericho and the Dudleys on June 6 in a six-man tag match picking up over 600,000 viewers to a 6.4. Kane was back in the main event title picture in June with big viewership gains throughout, first being involved in an opening segment and match against Rock and Taker combined gaining over 2.5 million viewers to a 6 and 6.1 rating, with Kane main eventing Raw the following week in his most watched match of the year with a no-holds-barred match against Rock jumping to a peak 8 rating with over 10 million viewers, while bumping Raw over 1.2 million viewers to a 6.5 rating on June 19 for a handicap match against the Hardys before closing the month teaming with Taker against Edge and Christian to a 7.2. Triple H opened Raw on June 5 with a unique viewing pattern facing strong competition from Bill Goldberg's TV return match after 6 months on Nitro head-to-head at the same time, leading to Raw starting with its lowest opening quarter of the year 4.7 rating in the closest margin between the shows since December '99, before rebounding over 1.5 million viewers minutes later with Rock, Kane, Taker and Vince all coming out to a 6 rating, with Hunter in the main event of the night defending the title against Rock in a match jumping to a peak 7.6, with Triple H's perhaps most impressive number of the month coming on June 12 in a title match against Chris Jericho doing a 7.7 rating in the quarter between 10:15 to 10:30 p.m. and the highest rated full quarter hour of the month, coming out to confront Shawn Michaels followed by Mick Foley in the reveal of him as the new commissioner a day after losing the title at King of the Ring in a segment doing a 7.1, setting up the rematch with the Hunter Angle Rock three-way main event peaking the night with an 8 rating. Closing out the first half of the year, Rock continued his unprecedented run on top, with him again peaking every show in June 2000, making it 23 out of the 24 Raw shows Rock appeared on throughout the year in the highest-rated segment of the night, with him opening June working 2 matches on the night, first with a 3-way #1 contender match against Taker and Kane, picking up over a million viewers at the top of the hour to a 6.1. Followed by the main event title match against Triple H, jumping over 1.5 million viewers to a peak 7.6 rating in the overrun, topping it the following week with him kicking off Raw, calling out Taker and Kane to set up a Rock vs. Kane main event, with the Rock vs. Kane match almost 2 hours later jumping over a million viewers to an 8 rating with over 10.1 million viewers, with all 3 King of the Ring title contenders working handicap matches during Raw's second hour on June 19, with Rock working the main event spot against Test and Albert, gaining over 800,000 viewers to a 7 rating, with Rock opening Raw on June 26 to close out the McMahon-Helmsley regime storyline to write Vince off TV, headlining the show, defending the title against Angle and Hunter, with the 3-way main event going 9 minutes to jump big with over 1.5 million viewers to peak the night with an 8 rating and a massive near-record figure of over 10.7 million viewers, one of the 3 most watched matches in Raw history.